And hello everybody, and welcome back to the final match day of Rocket Championship Season 4. I'm your host and cast Rydro, and we're gonna have only one series today, and we're gonna go after that in like maybe 2 days, 2 weeks break, and we're gonna have our playoffs. But before we get into that, we're gonna have Kulenovici versus Risky Business, and we're gonna start right away. And for Kulenovici, this is a very important series. If they can win this and gain 4 points, they gonna make it to the playoffs as they are like in the seventh place. And for the team who's like on the sixth place, well, it's not gonna be good news for them if they if Kolovece manage to win this because that means their placement is gonna be stolen. But for Risky Business, I believe they got like the third or second placement, so they don't really have much to lose or anything to worry about in the series. But for Kolovece, at least you want to have as many goals as possible and also at least try to get 3-1 because if you get to win this, like I said, you're gonna be make it to the playoffs. And now Alien's gonna be the first to start this one off, and 1-0 for Risky Business. Gonna be not sure how that touch was possible. It just looked like it was a pass, but it really wasn't because it was a defender from Kulenovici just tried to clear it, but that was very unfortunate to send it to the right at the center, and there was aliens for the follow-up. And Risky Business. That team is just very well known when it comes to punishing and capitalizing on those mistakes. Now Mario just getting the save, sending it to the corner. Maybe trying to get it clear. Now Hopty High. Again, trying to use the walls and the corners on their advantage. But there's nobody to pass to. That's gonna be killing enough time as well. So no need to panic. You can just maybe take your time and eventually you're gonna find your way out as long as you're gonna be controlling it and also staying in the position every time. And communication is also very important. Just another double commit coming from Risky Business, and this time it's gonna be Sino putting this one in. And that just didn't last very long actually. Just okay, two players jumped for it, but none of them were able to reach it. And this is the second time we get to see Risky Business just double committing. First time they didn't really get punished for it, but the second time it just didn't go well for them. And now we can have a tie game. It already seems like it's gonna be a very close game. Not gonna see high scoring game of course, but it's gonna be Mario just putting this one in, and Alden he just did his best to save it and maybe even clear it, but he wasn't really in the best spot. And also look at the bump from Hobbity Hoy, it just adding maybe half a second delay on his recovery, and that did a huge impact on that kind of play. And the lead is back for Risky Business. It's gonna be Alden of the walls. Now Aliens shutting this one down. And Mario winning a big 50 right there, and Sarlord just sending this one to the corner, which is the safest way to clear it. And another double commit, but this time Sarlord, he's able to carry this one over all the way to the orange side. That's going to be a lot of extra time for the team to recover and position themselves accordingly. Now Alden just won a huge 50, almost went in. It just bounced off the post and nobody was there to follow. It's gonna be Mario with an air dribble and Sena was there for the block. Now Hoppity High with the center. Now it's gonna be Seno. Maybe of a 1v1 situation, but couldn't really keep going, so it's gonna be again for Sarlot. Now it's gonna be a huge miss from Seno, and then it is wide open. Mario already up in the air, and Sarlot going for the demo. The ball was almost in, but Mario couldn't really get the touch that he wanted, so that could have been a really good insurance goal for the lead for Risky Business. Still just one goal difference. It's already getting very close, and for Kulenovici, like I said, they really need it. It's their last hope and their last game as well. So you really need to make the most out of the series. Now Sano with a big clear. He goes for the double tap, but couldn't really put this one in. Alden with a follow, and again, the accuracy didn't really seem to be there. Now Aliens and Hoppy Toy, both of them went up for it. Now Mario has to be buying time. Star-Lord off to the center, and it's gonna be cleared by Hoppy Toy. And Sano has to play this one off, and that just looked really dangerous, but he's still able to get a solid clear, and Mario getting another one. Seems like even if you're gonna be saving it, it's just not gonna be safer. You need to get effective clears and just send the ball out of danger, because Risky Business is just so good at making the defense to be bleeding out, and they are always in the position to punish you for any kind of mistouch. Sure, stopped the ball from going in, but the ball was still in the blue side, and that was welcoming another shot for Risky Business. 2 kills lead right now, less than a minute. Things only gonna be getting a lot harder, and this one just almost went in, but we're gonna be safe for Risky Business right now. Now Aliens, just putting this one in, and just the positioning looking a bit too chaotic right there for Kulenovici. He just 2 players at the same spot, going for the boost, and left the net wide open. 35 seconds in. Excuse me, 35 seconds left, and the game is already written for Risky Business, so for Kulenovici, maybe they just need a warm-up. I mean, they're doing well, but it's just the decision-making, in my opinion, and just the positioning kind of looking a bit weird, and also those defensive mistouches. Overall, I think they're doing very well, so you just need to be trying to get better clears in the next game, and just try to not leave the net wide open. Now Alden with an head dribble. Maybe a double tap, but it's not going to be there. Aliens clearing this one away. And Seno just trying to get the 0-second goal. Couldn't really be there, and the ball is still alive. Now Hoppity Hoy just takes a shot and just almost in, and game 1 goes for Risky Business. That was just incredible plays coming from Risky Business. Uh, they had few double commits, but overall nothing that is like too bad for them. But for Kulenovici, I think they did well with the defense, but it's just those clears. They really needed to have better clears, because every single time, Risky Business, they just know when to stay and wait for the mistouch, and they're always there to put the ball in. They just don't do this only in the series. Like, they have been doing it through the entire season, and I don't think they're going to be stopping anytime soon. This is like basically their play style. They're just really good with those patient plays. They're just not afraid to push and push until the defense will be breaking down. So effective clears could be the key for Kulenovici to actually uh, win the series. Right now, it's just going to be a Risky Business 1-0 against Kulenovici, and we can start our game 2 in a couple of seconds. Maybe Kulenovici needed a warm-up, but things didn't really seem to be one-sided at all, even though those goals look like maybe they could have been easily prevented, because nothing that was like too scary. It just those mistouches and easy goals basically for Risky Business. This is something that they're very, very used to do. Now it's going to be game 2. Seems like Risky Business starting really early with an offensive shot. Alden take it off to the walls, and Seno once again sending it back to Alden. Zero boost, couldn't really follow it up. Now Hoppity Hoy. Really liking the control from Kulenovici so far. Risky Business, they're just starting with heavy pressure, but just Kulenovici, they're not really panicking. They're just very well positioned right now. Seems like everybody knows where to be at. Now Alden just taking the shot, and Hoppity Hoy clearing this one away, and just Hoppity Hoy again in the defense. He has been doing a lot already in just 1 minute in, or maybe 50 seconds in. You could also argue with that, but still. He has been doing a lot in the defense so far. Alden, once again, just barely any boost, so can't really go any further with the ball. And Hopiti Hoy just trying his best to get a center ball. And Seno sending it to the corner. It's gonna be Aliens. So far, it seems like everybody's just playing it really safe, just going for those corner plays and maybe even uh, pass it to your teammate by using the wall. So it's not like there's gonna be any kind of infield passes, but they're just going for the safest way possible. They know that it's gonna be a very, very close series. It has been close at the beginning as well, even though it was like 4-1. But overall plays, it just looked very, very close. And right now in game two, almost 2 minutes in, and we're completely scoreless. Nobody wants to be making the mistake first. That's the most important thing. Aliens sending it to Mario, but couldn't really get the shot. Now Hoppity Hoy. Once again with another center ball. It's gonna be Aliens. Just slowing this one down. Now Alden. It's gonna be denied by Mario again, and it's gonna be Seno following this one up. Aliens. We're trying to get a pinch, and Mario with a really nice passing play from Risky Business, but the shot wasn't really on target. And now Seno immediately challenged by Hoppity Hoy. Halfway in, and this shot goes in by Aliens. I was gonna say halfway in, and we still haven't seen a single goal yet, but Eldin with a big miss touch right there. And if you look at Aliens, it's almost like he know there was gonna be a miss touch, so he could go ahead and punish for like the second or maybe even the third time. This is the second game where Risky Business, they can be the first to break the silence. Can be Sarlord off the backboard. Nobody was there to follow it up, and 3 players in the same spot. Nobody could get a threatening shot. That was a great chance for Kulenovici to tie it up and respond very quickly. Now Sino with a bit of miscommunication coming from Kulenovici. Seems like 2 players had different plans and what to do with the ball. You don't really want to let this one affect you, so you just want to shake it off. And now Hobitoy just taking another shot, and this one goes in, and 2-0 already for Risky Business. There was a defender in the back, it was Sino, but it was powerful enough, and I mean, he did his best. He did like react very slowly. He already jumped and turned out so quickly, but it just things didn't really go in his favor. Now Alden with a 1v1 situation, and Solo just sending this one back. Hopefully this one pay off, and Sino, he's there to pay it off, and that was a very, very risky play. Not sure if it was a fake or just pure miscommunication, but it was almost like he saved his teammate shot, and thankfully that resulted in a goal. Otherwise, that could have been the moment where they're going to be tilting so hard. It's still going to be possible. 1 minute and a half left, just 1 goal needed. Nothing too crazy. If they're going to be able to maintain their boost and have the pressure to be going on, it would still be possible for them. As Risky Business kind of showing some signs of inconsistencies when it comes to communication, and also some double commits, and sometimes they don't really look that clean in their defense. Now Sarlord off to the side. He goes for the follow-up again, but it's going to be denied. 50 seconds left, and the time is really needed, and the shot is just booming. It's going to be saved. And now Hoppity Hoy just double taps it in, securing the lead as well with style. He managed to gain enough height and kept enough boost in his tank to keep on using it to also adjust his car. 2 goals lead in 40 seconds. I think I've seen this one before in game 1. Now it's going to be a really nice pass from Risky Business, but just those passing plays, I don't think we're seeing them from Kulenovici. I think that's the biggest difference between of those two teams. At least for Risky Business, they're just still trying to get those passing plays, not just always relying on their teammates to be making the mistakes. Now Aliens. 5 seconds left, and the game is already over. It's gonna be 2-0 for Risky Business, so it seems like it's already over for Kulenovici, as it seems like it was their only hope to make it to the playoffs, but right now, I don't think we're gonna be seeing any kind of that. So for also for Cardinals Esports, they're gonna be resting right now, so I think rest assured, and there's nothing to worry about because you have played all of your games, and you have barely made it to the playoffs. But right now, Risky Business, they're just not really giving up, so they're just trying to get a draw maybe, and maybe try to get to focus on goals differential. I'm not sure if that's going to be doing them enough, but it's already a game for Risky Business, and for Kulenovici, well, that's very, very hard luck. Yeah, it's so many close plays, especially in game 2. It was the closest game. But in game 3, I think it could be even different because in game 1, okay, it started maybe you could say that it was one-sided when it was like when it comes to the scoring, even though they had close plays, of course, but it just looked like overall, Risky Business they had better offense. But in the second game, better defense for Kulenovici, and maybe less double commits and open nets, of course. But this is game number 3 right now, and for Kulenovici, this has to be your game. It's gonna be Mario. Passing it to Aliens. Couldn't really get the shot, but still going for another passing play. Starlord. Completely missing this one. And same thing for Risky Business. Now Alden. Just trying to take the shot. Zero boost. Couldn't really do anything useful. And it's gonna be another... it's gonna be a wide open net right there for Kulenovici. That's a really good sign. We're only 30 seconds in. Yeah, I've been doing a lot better in the previous game, so you could go ahead and do it for the second time. It's still gonna be possible, even though you're done by 2 in the series. Alden, really nice dunk. He goes for the dribbles. He gets to flick it over to Alden. What an insane 1v2 play. And Kulenovici, they really, really needed a play like that and also take the lead first. For Kulenovici, they could definitely end the game with a draw and just, I think most importantly, just try to focus on the goals differential. As it seems like there's nothing could be earned in the series. Maybe just clips and goals farming. But against Risky Business, you can have a bit of difficult time trying to get that. It's gonna be Seno. Now followed by Starlord, and it's gonna be a wide open net, and 2-0 already for Kulenovici. I'm not sure what's going on with Risky Business, but seems like they're just falling down really hard and so quickly the moment Kulenovici they take the lead. Still have a lot of time remaining. Now Seno, clearing this one away. And Hoppity Hoy, sending it to the walls. Now followed by Mario and Alden. Once again, just he gets a pass, but there is nobody to receive it. Not sure if that was a pass or just maybe even a shot, but it looked good enough either ways. Especially for Kulenovici, they are already done by 2 in the series, and now they have 2-0. This is a really good start for Kulenovici, and another shot goes in, but it's gonna be blocked, and Alden with a follow to secure it, and 3-0 for Kulenovici. Seems like the momentum has already been shifted, and Hull just came down from Halden 1v2 play. Maybe that was the ultimate disrespect, and for Risky Business, they're just not really expecting a play like that. 3 minutes left. Plenty of time remaining, but also plenty of time for Kulenovici to secure the lead even further and take the third game. Now Hoppity, the really tight save right there. And Aliens clearing this one away. Hobbit just going for the follow. Maybe another double tap, but no. It's gonna be Sino clearing this one away. And Starlord putting this one down. And Alden is there to clear it away. And Sino with a solid backward clear. Now Hobbit having to defend against that play, but still nothing really threatening. And now Aliens with 1v1 situation trying to flick it. Couldn't really get anything done. And now Risky Business, they're just still scoreless. Aliens. What a nice clear. Sending it back to Mario, and Mario taking the shot, and it's gonna be blocked by Sino. Now Starlord, again, just really liking the pressure from Risky Business. They're trying their best to respond as quickly as possible. But Kulenovici, they're just really stepping it up in the defense. Really good plays overall. Starlord, maybe getting a demo would do for Kulenovici, but it seems like he had nothing else to do, so there's no harm in getting a demo while trying to rotate back. And same thing for the Risky Business player who got demolished. He didn't really have any kind of huge play to be made, so if anything else, that would be just giving him 33 boost in his tank and get to respawn in a defensive spot. But for Risky Business, they're done by 3 goals. It's gonna be 1 minute left. And Seno, can he block this one away? But no, it's still gonna go in. Incredible shot from the midfield. And look at the power and the angle. This one cuts so hard, and also at the end, it just seems like there is some kind of harassment coming from Risky Business against the last defender. 3-1. Still possible if you're gonna be pushing really, really hard and maintain the pressure almost the entire time. But for Kulenovici, they could be wasting a lot of time actually. They could just kill the ball in their corner and force their opponents to maybe go for a bad challenge. Losing 2 kills lead, it's something that it's not like I haven't really seen it before, but it's gonna be really difficult to actually lose it. Knowing that you did so well in this game, let alone the lead, but also the mindset, you're definitely confident in yourself. And it's gonna be a shot from Seno, maybe a pass to Seno. It was originally from Starlord, just sending this one to the wall, and Seno's there for the follow. Back again with 3 goals lead, and this one's gonna secure it if anything else was gonna happen for Kulenovici. So it's already a game for Kulenovici. The only question is, can they do it for the second time? And Hobbit with an incredible pinch right there. I'm not sure if that how was that even possible, but it just didn't really look like a pinch. I think it just okay. Maybe he got bumped into the ball, but that was a lot of power in the shot, and the placement is just incredible. 9 seconds left, and in the last minute of the game, we have seen so many goals already from both sides. Oh, just the ball has to be killed, so he just move on to the next game, which is going to be the last one of the series, and it's going to be the real question for Kulenovici. Can they tie up the series and end it up with a draw? That was great plays from Kulenovici. They just tried to be really consistent and maybe not to do anything really flashy, and just also be safe with your passing plays. We have seen a really nice pass coming from Starlord, like up to the walls and back to Seno, for example. That was, uh, I believe it's like one of the safest way to pass it to your teammates when things are just being very, very close. And also that 1v2 play from Halden, it was just incredible, especially how it was like from the beginning of the game and how they take the lead. It just definitely helps a lot. And now it's gonna be the last game of the series. Can Kulenovici do it again, or Risky Business, they're gonna be bouncing back and finish it with 3-1 in the series? We're about to find out as we just take the first kickoff of the last game of the series. Now Mario. Quick center ball, and now it's gonna be Aliens, and two players going for the save right there. Few seconds in, and just risky business there, starting with early pressure, forcing Kulenovici to double commit and be really worried about these kind of shots. Now Starlord, maybe sending this one to the backboard. Maybe it's not gonna be for him, but still, it's gonna be cleared either ways. I also believe that nobody was there to follow it up anyway, so nothing has been lost. Now Seno with a clear of the walls. It's gonna be Happy High once again, just trying to use the corner. You really need to step up your wall clears if you want to survive and not to concede any kind of call like that. It's definitely one of the worst things you could do is just going for the wall clear and you just end up completely messing it up. You have no idea how much of disadvantage you could be putting your teammate in, but this is a really good defense coming from both sides, honestly, like wall clears and all. So they know the kind of the strategy that they're just going for. Just trying to be really patient and wait for a mistake, and just, if anything else, try to pass it to your teammate by using the walls or the corner. And speaking of the pass from the corner, we just get to see that, but it's gonna be Seno blocking this one. And he goes and takes the shot, but it's gonna be blocked by Aliens. Almost 2 minutes in, and we still haven't seen a single goal yet. It's gonna be a demo from Hobbity Hoy. Now Alden. Again, it's just zero boost. I don't think he could do anything with the ball right there. This is not the second, first or even second time I get to see Alden with a zero boost on his tank. Maybe this could be a good reminder to pay attention to your boost management besides the ball and the rotation. We're almost halfway in. Now Seno off to the walls. It's gonna be followed by Starlord. Almost put this one in, and the net is just gonna be wide open, and Seno just trying to get there, but couldn't really get there any faster. And once again, just the second time where I get to say that we're halfway in, and somebody gets to score, and it has to be Aliens. 1-0, we're halfway in, and it just really hurts. Like, the moment you get to see that nobody was home is like the moment you also get to concede. It's like, it kind of forces you to think like, wish I was paying more attention to the positioning myself and also of my teammates, and that could have been the shot for Seno, but it got blocked so fast, and Alden trying to get a quick center to answer back really quickly at risky business. Now Alden almost got dunked right there. And now Hobbity Hoy. Not to the best touch, but it does a good job at killing time maybe. Still have a lot of time actually, but still. You don't really want to try to kill time because it's very early and one goal lead is nothing, especially since we have been having so many close games. And now Starlord with a shot, and this one almost went in. I believe it was so close to be an own goal. Pure panic coming from risky business, you can't really blame them. All of the players were just very close toward each other, and everybody got confused who should go for it, but at least you would rather have a double commit in those situations rather than nobody going for it. And now Seno tying up the game and keeping Kulenovici alive, basically. You challenge and clear shot, just, you name it. It's just like maybe a pinch, clear, and shot all at once. And for Kulenovici, well, a goal is a goal. 1 minute left right now. It's gonna be one goal. That's gonna be deciding it all. It's gonna be Alden just putting this one in top corner. There's no way he could save it. It was already too close and too fast. Two players were trying to defend and none of them could get their hand on. And in just a matter of seconds, Kulenovici, they just turn this all the way around and they go on the lead against risky business. Is that enough though? 1 minute left. Now Salot off to the clear. Salot trying to get a dunk, but couldn't really get anything. Now Hoppity Hoy trying to get a pass going, but really good job at preventing any kind of passing play coming from risky business. Now Aliens just completely missing this one up, and same thing for Alden. I think he just really believed that his opponent was gonna get the clear, but that's gonna be in the third goal for Kulenovici. And after that, everything would be safe for them. Now Hoppity Hoy, maybe with the solo play. Now back to Aliens, off to the backboard. It's gonna be Seno with a really nice clear. The final countdown of the final game of the series. Kulenovici might be possible to sneak in another goal, but Kulenovici, they put a lot of effort into adapting and just minimizing their mistakes. And it pays off. They put the effort, they get the result. It's a draw. Kulenovici versus Risky Business, and Kulenovici is actually a really tough team to go against. Like, I believe they also managed to get a draw against Higomaniacs, which is like basically the best team out there. But GG's and well played for both of them. I'm not sure if that's going to be enough for Kulenovici to make it to the playoffs. I don't think that's going to be enough points. But at least they ended up with a draw, and that was a really good fight. And I really enjoyed the last games and how things turned out to be like just, turning this all the way around. But GG's and well played once again. And we can have our playoffs in, I believe, 19th of July. It's gonna be single elimination, best of three, and the grand finals will be best of five. So it's gonna be always best of three, and the finals will be best of five. So we can have maybe a 2 week break, and that's gonna be the start of the playoffs. So we're gonna have a lot of time to just take a break and also stay warmed up and everything else. You can just go ahead and do whatever you want. We're still gonna have a lot of time until we get into that, but we're done from those qualifiers maybe, and we're getting very close to the conclusion of Rocket Championship Season 4, which I believe it's definitely one of the longest seasons. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. And once again, I've been Rydro, and I'll see you guys next time.